name's Alyssa. This is Dreaming of the Farm. I'm just trying to make sure I don't go blurry on you. In today's little fitness vibe, we are just going to do some stretches that my body needs in this moment, and my body's my inner body, but I feel like this might help you too if you're feeling like you've maybe not been drinking enough water, you've been celebrating too many holidays, and you're just doing too many things a day, and you just need like a quick 15-20 minute release of some muscle tension. So feel free to join me. If you haven't already, please like and comment on this video and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. We're going to start sitting on our knees. We're going to tuck our tailbone. We're going to close our eyes. We're going to relax our shoulders. We're going to reach our head to the ceiling or the sky. Eyes are closed. And just let those shoulders melt. Try to create space between the bottom of the earlobes and the tops of the shoulders. And just bring your attention to your belly. A soft engage on the core. Tailbone's tucked. And try and bring those shoulders back. And just lift. Becoming aware of your body, your mind's eye. And just take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping that alignment, reach those hands up to the sky and interlace those palms and just pull them up. As we do that, send the shoulders down. Breathing in, soft gaze. From there, we're going to reach over to one side, dropping the hand, and just really feeling a nice side stretch here. A little banana peel stretch on the side body. Feeling that left hip open up. Continuing to breathe. This is feeling nice for me, so I'm going to go over to the other side, but you feel free to guide yourself as you need. Trying to keep that chest open. Breathing in and breathing out. Alright, that feels nice. It feels good to roll my shoulders back after doing that. So we're going to do that a few times. I'm one of those people who have done shoulder rolls for so long that my brain doesn't really like pay attention. So just pay attention to like what's going on. Don't like overwork it if you're somebody who spent a lot of time looking in the mirror in a jazz studio. All right, melting the hands down. We're going to bring the hands down for a moment to the mat and just tuck our little toes behind us, and we're going to do what I call my least favorite stretch ever, which is a feet stretch. So this for me is awful, but for you, you may be able to go further and like sit back and everything. That's a goal. It's a goal for me, but I have some feet issues, so this is like what my body can do. But in this stretch, our toes are tucked, and we are trying to just stretch the back of our foot. And the goal here, as I am trying to demonstrate, is to come upright, to hold this stretch, keep the tailbone tucked. And I'm a terrible example here, so I'm going to try and provide a photo somehow. And just breathe and feel it. Oh my goodness, it's so sad what little I can do with that. And then you can rock and play with it. You'll still get some benefits there. Whew, thank goodness. So I'm going to transition that to an Achilles stretch. And this feels better for my body. So you can either join me in this little small ball frog pose, or you can stay in that foot stretch if you have more comfort doing that. So in my small ball, my chin is really tucked, my tailbone is tucked, and I'm really just trying to become a super small ball. I'm feeling a nice release in the back of my ankles and the Achilles. And I'm also feeling a really nice stretch in the back of my head and neck. Working that chin. Take a few deep breaths here. Walk the hands out to tabletop. So in tabletop, knees are hip width distance apart, hands are shoulder distance apart, and we're just going to arch our back, bringing the head and tail up. And as we exhale, we're going to roll through the vertebrae, articulating through the spine. And do it again. And begin tucking through. Slowly moving through cat-cow. You can play here. You can do like a little inchworm. Just kind of letting your muscles lead your brain. Not overthinking it. Just kind of letting the body move. You can like bend through the elbows here. Just kind of play. And when you feel like you've had enough, you can send the hips back. Walk the hands out and find our first child's pose. And take a nice deep breath. Let's flip those palms up. One more breath here. Coming back to our beautiful tabletop, let's send the left leg back. And take a little calf stretch here. And if you're tight like me in that earlier foot stretch pose, you'll still feel a nice stretch here. So without going on too long of a tangent, my feet are like that because I have developed a really awful bunion on one of my feet from years of dance and years of teaching fitness. And I'm scared to get surgery because some say it helps and some say it made their situation worse. I'm transitioning into a Superman stretch here. If you're a friend who has done something like that, please share in the comments. I'd love to hear how you've done that. All right, for our Superman stretch, we're just lifting our left leg and stretching our opposite arm back and taking a little quad stretch here. Letting our foot push into the hand. Doesn't need to be a huge movement. Coming back to Superman pose, reaching out, stretch. Lower that right arm and then bring the left leg through. Try and frame it between your hands for a little simple lunge here. So we can just stay here. Feel a nice release in the psoas in the front of the right hip. Taking nice deep breaths, trying to relax into this stretch, opening up our hips here. Now what feels good for my body right now is put my right arm down and find a little spiral. So I'm going to bring my left arm up and I'm going to try and keep my left leg in that correct lunge, finding that 90-degree angle above the ankle. And let that kind of melt down, and then I'm going to send the hips back. And try and find a little hamstring stretch here. I'm very, very tight today. I haven't been taking good care of myself. I'm due for a massage. Come back into that lunge. We're going to bring both hands inside of that left leg and just try and take a lizard hamstring stretch here. We're just playing. Yoga-y, but really more stretching. Hip stretch. what I did was tucked my right leg under my left leg. And I'm gonna just stand tall and try to melt my heart forward and feel a nice release in that left hip. Let's retrograde that, come back into our lunge. And before we do the other side, let's just send the hips back to a downward dog. And hold here for about 30 seconds. Feeling a nice stretch in the back of the legs. All right, coming back down to our tabletop. Let's do that whole shebang on the other side. So tabletop position, the right leg goes back, and this begins with sending the heel back so you can feel a nice stretch in that calf muscle, and then again in that foot. And then when we're ready, we're going to launch into Superman. Superman is having the extremities reach in opposite directions. So we're working both halves of the brain here. Contralateral pose, finding balance. Keeping that core tight, and then we're going to reach the arm back and find that foot, and maybe we find a little quad stretch today. Pushing the foot into the hand, trying to open up that shoulder. Coming out of that position, we're going to lower the arm down. The right leg is going to come through to frame between the hands to try and find a little lunge. And we can stay here. Close your eyes, soft gaze, relax in the hips. Lots of deep breaths. I have children and dogs, so I don't, it's crazy what it sounds like up there. This is a calm day. They're tired. All right. We're going to take a beautiful twist here, lifting the right arm up. This feels good for my body. So I'm trying to keep that lunge going and trying to open up my heart. Nice little release. Melting forward, it feels good for you. Find a little hamstring stretch on the other side. Coming back forward, right hand comes inside of the right foot. Just opening it up to kind of find a little gentle lizard here. To a hip stretch, so I'm on the opposite side this time. The right foot is above the left. My spine is nice and long, and I'm just going to reach and fall forward. Roll it up, retrograde, go back to where we were, and this time we're going to go back to downward dog, but we're going to kind of make it a wider stance and kind of find your way into a little squat, a little crow prep, and just kind of find where this feels for us. So my heels are on the ground, my hands are in heart center prayer, and I'm using the inside of my elbows to kind of push open my inner thighs And my tailbone is tucked. I'm engaging that pelvic floor, keeping the core tight, and trying to find a beautiful straight spine. So this is a nice stretch for the trapezius and the low back. For me, that's what feels good for my body. But for some people who have less tension in the back, this might be a hip stretch. It's really feeling what works for your body. And just kind of rocking from side to side. We're about 15 minutes into the stretches now. And I'm feeling a little bit more melty. A little bit like I need to drink a lot of water and take a magnesium. Oh my goodness, too much bad food. 4th of July gets me. From here, we're gonna slowly bring our hands back down to the ground and find our weight in those hands as we send the heels back. And take a forward fold. Sometimes if my hair is down, I'll give it a little pull just to help me really let the muscles melt. Nice deep breath. Send the weight forward and follow those your feet. And shake the head out. Walk the feet in a bit. Maybe you can bring your hands under your toes. A little resistance there. Find a little flat back. Bend the knees. Another little thing where we can play. Tuck the toes, tuck the tailbone. Face tucking. Bending the legs from side to side. Just shake it all out. All right, from there. Tailbone's tucked. Roll it up. Stand up nice and tall. Is there a visitor here? Okay, what are you doing? Wait, you can take my picture. I'm just wrapping up. Take a deep breath in and exhale. You can come into the shot, it's fine. How's it look? My head out?
Yeah, looks pretty good.
This is only my 3rd time filming in here, so it's a work in progress.
Probably won't pan out.